want to marry. I need to get out of this house or else I'll never be married. Are you sure I'm not adopted? I need to get out of this house. Every time, complain, complain, complain. He's not this, he's not good enough, he's not this enough. Hello everybody, my name is Joy Edjeren. Today we are going to discuss marriage. What does it mean not to be unequally yoked with unbelievers? A lot of you write to me and you say, hey Joy, I like this guy, I'm dating him, he's not really a serious Christian, but I can make him change, I can make him to become born again. Some of you are dating people from another religion. Some of you met this really cool guy and he's a clubber, he's someone that enjoys going to clubs and party, but because of you, he is ready to go to church next Sunday and you are considering him for serious relationship. And you're wondering, why can't I just marry somebody? He's a good person. She's a good person. Why can't I just marry anybody? I can convert him. Maybe when he see my seriousness, maybe when he see the love of Christ in me, he will change or she will change. Let's discuss why it's not a good idea and why you should not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. Unbelievers is not just somebody of a different religion. Even a churchgoer can be classified under unbeliever. Let me give you an example. Let's say you are somebody that is truly born again. You have the deep love of Christ in you and you are fervent in the things of God. And then you met a girl that, you know, she go to church here and there and you all met each other and you like each other and she love you, you love her, and you start going out, you start dating and everything just seems perfect about her. But she's not born again. She's just a churchgoer. Let me tell you something. When you are dating, when you are in courtship, when you are hanging out and you're not yet married, you will see the best of that person because you so much like that person. You are in love with that person. So you don't see everything. You see basically what you want to see because you so much like the person. But when you are married, it's a whole different story. Once you are married, 1 week, 1 month after that marriage, you will begin to see the true color of that person. Or maybe that color has always been there, but you've been blind to it because you so much like that person. So after you are married, you will begin to see the 360 degree of the person you married. And let me tell you, if you are somebody that truly loves Christ and you go to church, let's say Monday through Friday or Monday through Sunday, you are always in church. When you marry somebody that is just a church goer, that is just going to church here and there to fulfill all righteousness, or to, oh, when I go to church, it makes me look good, it makes me feel good, I'm a good person when I go to church. Somebody with that mentality, by the time that deep love of Christ start manifesting in your life and you are living together as husband and wife, that person will deal with you. When you are ready for Bible study, that person is going to mock you and talk down at you and tell you, why are you always going to church? When you have a church program, the person will start despising the Jesus in you. The person may not even know why they are doing that. The person may not even understand why they so much hate your godly lifestyle, so to speak. To them, you are being too religious. To them, you are being a fanatic. They don't understand that someone who is born again, somebody who is sanctified or consecrated unto the Lord, the things of the Lord is number one in that person's life. Meanwhile, a churchgoer or somebody that's not a real Christian, God is maybe number 5 or number 10, or only when problem comes, that person runs to God. But if you're someone that is very fervent, you're going to have a lot of problem in your marriage. When you want to go to the Bible study, that's when the person wants to go to the movies. And if you don't take that person to the movie theater, the person is going to say, you know what, you're boring, everything is church, 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 you are this, you are that. And then that's when insult and problem and drama and everything is going to start at home. When the church program, the day that the church have a serious prayer meeting, that's when the person is going to tell you, you know what, it's time for me to go to the mall and go shopping, and you must take me. And you can say, you know what, please take the car, love, take the car, honey, take the car, you know, my husband, I'll just walk, or I'll take the bus, or I'll find my way to church. You know what, do your thing, let me do my thing. The spirit in that person is not going to allow that. You need to understand there's two kinds of spirit. There's the spirit of Christ and there's the spirit of Satan. And every single human being on this earth, you have one or the other. There is no middle ground. And when those two spirits are living in the same house, it's going to be nothing but war. The spirit of Satan wants to destroy you. He wants that Christ out of that home. So let's say you are a husband or you are a wife that is a real born-again Christian, and you go and marry somebody that is just a churchgoer of another religion. The spirit of Christ in you want to serve God, want to do the things of God, want to immerse in the things of the spirit. But the spirit that is in the other person, the spirit of this world, the spirit of Satan, want to do the things of this world. And so the clash is going to be there. So if you don't obey the Bible, when it tells you don't be unequally yoked with unbelievers, when your marriage commences, that's when you begin to reap the fruit of your choice. That's when you begin to have that fight at home and that clash, and it's going to really affect you, the Christian. Why? Because whenever I'm not posting video because I'm very busy, you can go to the community section of my page, and I usually have right up there, and over there I can share my messages in the writing style. So let's communicate, let's go through that message session in the YouTube community session.